Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we are really jumping into something huge, a topic that's, well, it's not just shaping our future, it's actively redesigning it right now. Artificial
It
intelligence.
really is. The pace is just incredible.
Astonishing, yeah. And look, our mission here for you listening is to kind of cut through all the noise, get to the core insights, and really get you up to speed on where AI is actually headed next.
Mhm.
We've based this deep dive on a really solid collection of insights, especially drawing from an article called The Future of Artificial Intelligence, Trends and Outlook.
That's a great source. Yeah.
It really is. It unpacks the transformations coming our way, what we can, realistically expect. Because AI, it's not just Siri or Alexa anymore,
Don't
is
know
it?
ahead at all. It's behind the scenes everywhere.
Right. Optimizing supply chains, personalizing news feeds, even helping scientists sift through massive amounts of medical data. But the big question, the one everyone's asking, is what's next? Like, really next?
Exactly. And today, we're not just going to talk about the cool tech advancements. We
Yeah.
need to get into the challenges, the massive opportunities, and yeah, the social and economic impacts that are, frankly, already happening.
Getting the whole picture.
The whole picture. It's a truly transformative force.
Okay, so let's dive in. Where better to start than, like, the holy grail of AI research? Artificial General Intelligence, AGI.
The big one.
The big one. An AI that can think, learn, make decisions across loads of different tasks, just like a human. It's been this, like, long-term dream for ages. But what does this article say? Are we actually making real progress now beyond just, faster processing?
That's the crucial question.
Yeah.
And what's really striking in the analysis is the speed of progress, particularly with large language models.
Mm,
Think GPT-4 and whatever comes after it.
right.
These aren't just spitting back text anymore. They're showing a pretty surprising level of conceptual understanding.
Conceptual understanding. What does that actually mean, though, in
Right.
practice?
It means they can grasp context, connect ideas that weren't explicitly linked in their training data,
Mm.
even adapt their reasoning to new situations. It's way beyond simple pattern matching. And look, the article makes a pretty bold claim.
Okay.
It suggests AGI might move from being this, like, distant sci-fi dream to what it calls a relative reality,
Mm.
possibly within the next decade.
Wow, within a decade, a
Yeah.
relative reality. That idea of conceptual understanding.
Yeah.
That's the key takeaway for you listening, I think. It's not just mimicking, it's starting to understand the ideas behind the words, the logic.
Fundamentally different, yeah.
Totally different capability.
And that capability leads us straight to the next big point.
Yeah.
AI's future isn't just about, AI getting smarter on its own.
Right.
It's about how it connects, how it converges with other powerful technologies. That's where the impact just explodes.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It wouldn't just sit in a silo.
Yeah.
So what kind of convergences are we talking about? What does the analysis highlight?
Well, it points to a few really game-changing combinations. First, AI plus the Internet of Things, IoT.
Smart homes, smart cities, that kind of thing.
Exactly. Truly smart cities, hyper-efficient homes, everything connected and intelligently managed. Then there's AI plus quantum computing.
Okay, that sounds intense. Faster AI.
Faster, yes,
Eh.
but also better optimized machine learning. Quantum allows processing these incredibly complex data sets simultaneously, stuff that's just, impossible for today's computers, solving different kinds of problems.
I see.
And maybe the most profound one, AI plus biotechnology.
For medicine.
Huge breakthroughs, yeah. Highly personalized medicine, tailored to your specific genetic makeup, advancements in genetic engineering. It's massive.
So let's connect that back for everyone listening. What does this actually mean for you? These convergences, they're going to fundamentally change, well, pretty much everything, aren't they?
Pretty much. Healthcare, energy, education, even how we tackle huge problems like climate change. It's not one tech. It's this combination, this symphony of innovations all working together.
And that symphony, I guess, brings us to the workforce, right? The economy, jobs, AI's impact there is already huge and growing.
Oh, absolutely. It's fundamentally changing what work is and the skills needed for, well, almost any job.
And this is, I think, where a lot of the anxiety comes in. Automation, robots, taking jobs. People are genuinely worried. What's the research perspective on that? Is it all doom and gloom?
It's a really valid concern, and the analysis tackles it directly.
Mhm.
It talks about a kind of dual effect. So yes, automation probably will eliminate or at least drastically change many simple repetitive tasks,
Hmm.
data entry, that kind of thing.
Right.
But, and this is the crucial bit, it simultaneously creates entirely new roles, Jobs in developing AI, managing it, overseeing it ethically, applying it strategically.
So jobs we can't even fully imagine yet.
Exactly. Think about needing people who can creatively solve problems using AI tools,
Sure.
or people who can interpret what the AI finds and turn it into smart business decisions, or designing the ways humans and AI actually work together smoothly.
Okay, so the big insight from the research isn't humans versus machines.
No, not at all.
It's human-machine collaboration. That's a really different way of framing it. Less conflict, more partnership.
Precisely, a symbiotic relationship. And because of that shift, the skills that matter most are changing too. Things like cognitive flexibility, creativity, critical thinking, complex teamwork. These become more valuable, not less.
Leveraging what humans do best alongside the machine's strengths.
Exactly right.
Okay, but with all this power, this integration, the ethical side looms large. How do we make sure this is all developed and used, responsibly? For good.
That's probably the most critical question we face. As AI gets more powerful, more influential,
Yeah.
the ethical challenges just multiply. The article lays out the key concerns pretty clearly.
Such as.
Well, privacy, obviously, in a world swimming in data, algorithmic bias is a huge one. AI learning biases from the data it's trained on.
Right, garbage in, garbage out, basically.
Essentially, yeah. Then there's transparency, understanding why an AI made a certain decision, especially a critical one. And finally, accountability. Who's responsible when an AI system makes a mistake?
Big questions. So are we thinking about answers? What proactive steps are being discussed?
Definitely. The research suggests we're going to see a strong push for global standards for responsible AI development.
Yeah.
That's becoming almost inevitable.
Global standards.
Yeah, and a real need for international cooperation, especially when we talk about overseeing AGI. Once it becomes that relative reality, this can't be handled by just one country or one company. It needs a collective global effort to steer it ethically.
Makes sense. Okay, let's shift gears slightly to something that feels maybe a bit more futuristic, but is actually happening now, deep personalization.
Ah, yes, this is fascinating. AI is getting incredibly good at understanding not just what we do, but our individual needs, our preferences, maybe even our emotions in real time.
Wow, exactly.
Think about adaptive learning systems in education that tailor everything to your specific learning style, your pace, or medical treatments designed literally for your unique biology. It's super precise.
That level of customization is incredible. And then the article mentioned something really out there, almost sci-fi territory.
Right. It briefly touches on brain-computer interfaces, BCIs.
Okay, connecting brains to computers.
Potentially, yeah. Paving the way for, direct interaction between the human mind and machines. It's still early days, of course, but...
But the implications.
Exactly. Think about direct communication, maybe enhancing our own cognitive abilities. It's an unprecedented level of potential integration between us and AI. Mind-bending stuff.
Truly. Okay, so let's try and pull this all together. What's the big picture message coming out of this analysis?
Well, the overarching theme is pretty clear. AI's future is undeniably packed with both incredible opportunities and, let's be honest, some pretty significant challenges.
Right.
We've touched on the concerns: job shifts, potential for over-surveillance, new security threats. They're all real.
But, and this feels important, the article stresses that the future isn't just about the tech itself, right? It's not predetermined.
Not at all. The key takeaway is that it's about how we approach it. Our choices, the rules we set up, the conversations we have. That's what will shape the outcome.
It comes back to the human element then.
Absolutely. Getting to a beneficial future with AI demands a really responsible approach. It needs robust, ongoing collaboration between the experts building it, the lawmakers regulating it, the companies deploying it, and, all of us in society.
It's about cultivating wisdom alongside the technology.
Perfectly put. Societal wisdom.
So, given everything we've discussed, the rapid evolution, this focus on human-machine collaboration, here's a final thought for you, our listener, to chew on. As AI takes over more tasks, what unique human skill do you think will become the absolute most valuable asset in the next 10 years? Something maybe we haven't even talked about directly today.